Yo, Adrian, what's going on, man? How you doing?
Yeah, what's up, man? How are you?
Doing good, man. Adrian came with a monster month. What'd you finish off December with?
Dude, I think it was like almost 160.
Almost
Almost.
160? Okay,
Yeah.
what, like 159 and 158?
Yeah, something like that. I can tell you the exact number right here because that was definitely
You
my
got
biggest
the
month so far.
yeah. That was your biggest and
Uh,
that was all for example for mostly all some RA and OA
a
together, right?
lot of it was OA,
A
like
lot of it
a
OA.
lot of it. Yeah,
Nice.
I did 158.7.
Was it the OA that we spoke about together?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
good stuff, bro.
I got you. Cool. Awesome, man. Yeah, Adrian came with a monster month, dude. And prior to that, you were doing a lot of mainly RA, correct?
All right, bro. Yeah, that's mainly, yeah, probably I
Nice.
want to say 90, 95% RA.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, man.
Okay. And you've and the 158K whatever month that was exactly what do you think you profited on that?
Honestly, at least on the conservative end, at least 30K.
At
On
least
the
30K.
Yeah, at least,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, dude, that's sick. So 30, yeah, that's insane. So you profited
No,
around
yeah,
$30,000 minimum
yeah. Honestly, might have been
in
closer to like 40K. Yeah, yeah,
man, and that was your what, like your first month of OA as well?
yeah. I think yeah, pretty much. I think I had started a little bit the previous month.
Yeah.
But definitely like this is where I really like doubled down on my purchases. Like bigger
Hammered it out,
buys.
yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that's insane. That's so sick. Dude, awesome. So let me ask you, Adrian, what do you, or I guess for you, like, what do you think you're going to do for 2020? Or not, before I even ask that question, let me kind of go backtrack a little bit. I don't want to get too ahead of myself. What do you think helped you the most achieve such a big month like that compared to any other month before that, besides the fact that it's Q4?
I think not only the leads, but like the way we can like use our tools like gift cards or different promotion, different websites, and you know the the good stuff, bro.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, I'm already knowing.
yeah,
You don't have to you
yeah,
don't
I
have to do too much
know.
sauce. I know I get you don't have to do too much sauce, but I mean leveraging certain couponings, reward systems that yeah, because I remember you didn't really
Exactly.
use a lot of that stuff for RA. That was more like an OA thing. Because if you want to just to kind of fill in the audience, guys, Adrian, you did a lot of more of RA. Like your history is more RA,
Yeah,
right?
I'm really good at RA. Like always, completely like new to me. Like I don't, I've tried it before in the past. It just no didn't have much success with it.
Yeah, yeah. I remember when we first got on call when we first met, I was like, you told me the numbers you're doing. I was like, whoa, wait, you're doing all RA? And you were like, yeah, and I couldn't even believe it. And then fast forward a little later, you're one of your first months in OA, you crack your biggest month ever. So do you see yourself doing a lot more OA compared to RA in
No,
the
yeah,
future?
100%, man. I honestly like if I could, keep it up. I want to double what I did like in 2024. So like that's my main goal. Like I just want to keep, doubling up every year.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like I'm guessing for next Q4, you already know the ASINs you're gonna double down on. You already know pretty much everything you're gonna do, just what? More volume.
Yeah, exactly, man. I'm actually like super excited. I know like Q4 just passed, but I'm super excited for the next Q4 because I'm telling you, man, I'm gonna go deep, bro. Like super
Yeah,
deep.
no,
Yeah.
that's so sick. And for you, like, what are your biggest plans for 2025? I think, like, what are some goals you're gonna reach this month, or that you want to reach this month, that you want to reach this year for 2025?
I want to hit 2 mil in revenue. That's like the
There you go.
ultimate goal right there, bro.
Yeah. Okay.
Ultimate goal.
100%. Cool. And a little off topic, but hey, congratulations on the M3 comp. I mean, how are you liking the car so far?
Bro, I did my first donut in it a few days ago, man. Dude, it's so
Gotta be,
smooth, bro.
you gotta be careful with that, man, because the tires burn out so easily, dude.
I
The
know,
tires
man.
burn out.
Dude, but
Yeah.
I gotta
Yeah.
have fun with it, man. It's been like I think like 1,500 miles, kept it easy, and I just finally ripped it.
There you
So
go. There
man,
you go. Cool.
it's so much
Yeah.
fun, bro. Never
Heck yeah.
had a car, of that
Oh yeah.
caliber, and
Dude, yeah, it's a monster. Yeah, it's a monster. We definitely, and you're in San Diego, so we'll definitely meet up for sure one of these days really soon. But yeah, dude, that's awesome. So for you, what do you think, Adrian, would be your biggest tip to someone just kind of getting started with OA? Or what do you think helped you the most when it comes to OA that you could give tips to someone else, to a beginner?
to a beginner, I think I would say just start. Literally, just honestly, like even if the one thing I live by right now, like scare money doesn't make money. So you gotta put money to make money. You can't like can't expect it to come with you if you're not actually um spending money, you know? Like
Hmm.
it doesn't work that, you gotta put a little bit on the line and do
Yeah,
your due
100%.
diligence on your
Yeah.
purchases, you know?
Yeah, just start. I mean, and for you, obviously, like, did you, for you, it was just mainly because I remember when we first spoke, you did a lot of RA, so I mean, it was kind of mostly on your own. But for OA, I mean, what do you think? Like, do you think like spreading your cast wide helped a lot, and then finally double down on the eight on those aces? Because I remember I told you when we hopped on a call, about the aces we were talking about, and you were like, "Yeah," like you were asking me if they rip, and I was like, "Yeah, they do." And then I remember you seen it yourself. Like, what was that feeling for you?
Dude, I was
Like,
like,
what?
when you when I first bought the one ace and you told me, like I did buy like a good amount. Like I wasn't afraid to spend the money, but like I purchased it and like, damn, this thing's so like, and if like in a matter of I think a few days, so I just went down even more and more and more, and it was really shocking to me to see like how easy it could be. No,
Hmm.
it's still a
Yeah,
lot of work. It's not like it's easy, but there's still you gotta work to get it, man. You gotta get that bag.
hundred
But
percent.
yeah,
Yeah,
man, it
yeah,
was really shocking to me, like just to see like I could just do store pickup here, order it here, do this and that, and just keep you know multiplying your money.
yeah, 100%. Yeah, and you were ripping the store pickups too, weren't you?
Yeah, no, my store, my local stores, man, like they have so much inventory for me, so like I didn't have to
Yeah,
wait for the inventory to come to me because I
and
have
that's so
like,
fire.
yeah, man, it was lit, man.
Yeah, and that's the cool thing about store pickups, right? Is like, dude, you didn't have to wait for a week or so for your inventory to come in. You practically bought it. And have you ever done this? Because I used to do this a lot for last Q4 with me, and even this Q4 a little bit too. Did you ever buy your ASINs, or excuse me, before you even bought them? Did you ever like list them, like before you
Oh
even picked them up?
yeah, 100%. Right when you told me about the certain ASIN, I did like 50 store pickup. I listed them. I sold 20 that night, picked them up, you know, put on my Amazon. I had more available and just kept printing off those, bro.
Yeah, printed.
Dude,
Yeah,
it was
that's insane.
insane, man. Honestly, like I've done Q4s before, like just all FBI. I've never done nothing FBM, so that's like a completely new
Mhm.
like chapter for me, and I feel like it's gonna grow so much this year, man. Like with just that little knowledge, bro. Like it's not hard, man. It's literally just put the tools together, you put the resources together,
It's
and
not. It's just double down on what works, right? I mean,
yeah.
double down on what works. Keep putting in the effort. Yeah, exactly. And I mean, you kind of said it yourself, Adrian. Like the more you put in, the more you get out. And for you, I mean, Adrian, like, what do you think you'll do next December? What are your plans for that?
See, bro, like next December, I'm sure I'm gonna hit at least 300K in revenue.
300K
At
revenue?
least
Yeah,
300K that month.
yeah, yeah, for sure. I mean, I'd be shocked if you don't hit, at least that. So I mean, dude, that's gonna be a movie because you know what I mean. Like that's gonna be your. I think from what I think, your next Q4 is gonna be the time where you're gonna do practically all OA by then, right? I would assume so, just because it's better for your time management. And
And I'm gonna be
if
so
you,
much
yeah,
more prepared. Like I'm literally
exactly,
like I think this Q4 in December, like I didn't start late, but I didn't like go in like super deep, you know, because
yeah,
it was
yeah,
completely
no,
it was new to me. So like before like I drop all this money into the that like I want obviously you gotta do your test buys, do whatnot, and
yeah,
it was literally I
dude,
mean
it's
go ahead.
Yeah. No, dude, it's so sick to see how far you came because I remember like when you first got on that call and you were just like all RA, and then now you've seen the potential of what OA has, and you're just like, I mean, do you see yourself ever stepping foot into a RA? I mean, I'm sure you should. Don't stop what works, but I'm guessing you see yourself doing a lot more, putting a lot more time into OA, right? For the most part,
Oh yeah, 100%. I'm never gonna let go of RA, just because
it works.
yeah, honestly, like and I'm in San Diego, so like everything's super close to me. Like I got Carlsbad, I got San Isidro, I got San Clemente, that kind of close too.
Mhm.
So everything's like
Yeah,
super close, but like they only have marked down certain days, so like maybe once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks I go in. But like the rest of the time I could be doing all online, man. That's like from the comfort of my own home.
that's where the money's at, man. It's just being, and the cool thing about OA is like, you're leveraging your time so much better. You instead of going to a million stores to spend 10 grand, you got to spend 10 grand in the next in 5 minutes, right? I mean,
Yeah,
and you've done that yourself this past Q4,
yeah,
right?
man.
Like you spent so much money online. And I mean, I'm sure, let me ask you, how did it feel to be able to spend that much money, make that much money simply just sitting at your computer compared to going out in store?
Dude, it was lit, man. That's all I
Yeah,
can
it's
say, man. It
fire.
was like I wish I could. No, well, I'm just gonna keep doing it, man. Just rinse and repeating what works. Double
Heck
down.
yeah.
No,
For sure. No, that's fire. And then Adrian, I know you're not too big on the socials just yet, but eventually, right, I'll make sure to shout you out on the gram. Adrian, if you guys don't know, Adrian trying to stay low key and then come up big, I'm guessing, right? But yeah, no, eventually, for sure we'll be having another video just like this when you do your 300K a month next December. That'll be sick. But but yeah, no, Adrian, I appreciate you for hopping on, and we'll for sure connect bases here in person really soon too. We got to get the G80 flicks together.
dude, hell yeah, man. Those cars can
That'll
look
be sick.
so sick next to each other, man.
Dude, I'm telling you, that'll be sick. My Techno Violet, what's yours? Yours is the Nardo Gray.
No, it's like a really weird color. Actually, I framed my window sticker,
Fire.
and I
Ah,
have it
I
right
mean,
here. It's
no, no
it's
kidding.
called
Okay.
right here. Let's see. The Grigorio Testo Pearl Metallic.
That's
It's a
sick.
really weird
Yeah,
color, but
I'll make
it's
sure,
lit.
send me a picture of the car. I'm gonna throw it in this video. I'll throw it in this
Oh,
video for sure.
oh yeah, hell yeah,
Um,
man.
but yeah, that'll be sick, dude. No, again, Adrian, appreciate you for hopping on, giving some value for anybody new that was watching this or anybody that's been watching or follow along. I mean, the proof is in the pudding. Adrian, $160,000 in the month of December alone. Insane. Well, and then other than that, I mean, dude, Adrian, well, appreciate you for hopping on again. We'll stay in touch and we'll connect really soon again.
Yeah, absolutely, man. No, thank you, man. Honestly, really, thank you.
Of course, dude. It's all you, man. Keep putting in the work. I'm excited for Q1, man. Q1's gonna be insane. Be ready for that as well,
Hell
because
yeah, man.
back to
I'm
school
ready,
season is gonna
man.
be insane.
Oh yeah,
So
those backpacks and stuff. Oh yeah.
exactly. Yep. You already know. You already know, man. Heck yeah. All right, Adrian. Catch you, brother.
Hell yeah, man. Later, man.